smartphones, tablets, laptops. As leaders in the use of educational technology, the Peel District School Board encourages creative and innovative learning through a policy that encourages students to bring their own devices to schools for use in academic settings. Kids these days are growing up as what Mark Prensky calls digital natives and are already using technology in their personal lives. The vision of Peel's BYOD policy is to take that technology students use in their everyday lives and make it a part of their normal classroom experience. The director of the Peel District School Board, Tony Pontus, claims that research tells us that if we reflect this usage in their personal learning experience, we will increase engagement and which ultimately will lead to improved student success. As a result, in 2012, the PDSB approved a plan to adopt a BYOD model in all schools, kind of an if we build it, they will come scenario. Some might say that Peel, one of Ontario's largest school boards, is progressive and forward-thinking. But was this really based on clear educational research that the use of devices in classroom enhances the learning of students and improves academic performance, or rather enacted or created out of necessity? If you can't beat them, join them. As far as I can tell, the evidence does not fully support the use of technology in the classroom as a means to improve student achievement. On one hand, there are assertions that technology improves student achievement, while other studies show that there is no direct correlation between technology and achievement. One study that supports the use of technology in the classroom was by Devlin, Feldhaus, and Bentram in 2013 and found that the use of technology has become more prevalent in schools and has been shown to facilitate learning objectives. There is substantial evidence that incorporating technology of any kind in the classroom enhances student learning and educational outcomes. Supporters of technology use in the classroom believe that using devices for educational purpose equates to an increase in student achievement through grades and standardized test scores. In his book, The Innovator's Mindset, George Couros mentions that technology can be an accelerator for innovation in any program. It goes on to say that if we do not recognize and accommodate for the shifts that are already happening in our world, we can forget about preparing kids for the future. We will not even be caught up with the present. Not everyone in education agrees that technology is the answer to transform pedagogy and improve student achievement. Larry Cuban, a leader in educational reform, criticizes the claims made by researchers and maintains that achievement gains are more likely to emerge from innovative teaching rather than just from the deployment of laptops and computers. In fact, Cuban maintains that innovative teaching is the best source for sustainable student achievement and academic gains. In the 2014 Muller and Oppenheimer article, The Pen is Mightier Than the Keyboard, they found that many professors believe that computers and other personal electronic devices serve as distractions, detracting from class discussion and student learning. Furthermore, a study published in May 2016 found that students at West Point performed better academically when laptops and tablets were banned from the classroom altogether. Consider the cognitive load theory by John Sweller. It states that students learn best when they're focused on one task, and their working memory can acquire new knowledge without being overloaded with too much information. When students multitask, use a laptop to surf the internet, email a friend, check social media sites, they're less likely to recall the information presented in a lesson. So, where did this policy come from? What's the purpose of the BYOD policy? It has been claimed that student achievement will increase, but it seems that these claims are not necessarily based in academic research. And the problem is that there's just not enough evidence at this point to say definitively that using technology will increase student achievement. So, all we are left with is an empty policy that is hopeful and promises something that it may or may not be able to achieve.